Happy day. I'm Devon O'Day. It's time for Devon's Table. And my partner in lettuce today.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Ganier.
We're here at Green Door Gourmet, where it literally is very green today.
Yes, happy day at Green Door Gourmet. So our leafy greens help us do that while we're upping our vitamin K, our vitamin C, also protein and iron.
Whoa, protein?
Protein and iron. Iron in spinach is one of the highest sources of iron other than red meat.
Wow, that's unbelievable. And you've got so many interesting things here. I don't even know what all these are, but that's why we're here. And to teach you, it's not just one thing to put in a salad. We're used to iceberg lettuce, and that represented salad for me all growing up.
I got that in here, Devon. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
We'll talk about
We've got some
iceberg.
I can't get that out of here. That's a big old head of lettuce.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So iceberg really gets a bad rap.
It does.
The thing about lettuce, any lettuce, it is part of your water content for the day. So if you're like me and you are not a good hydrator, I get busy, I don't think about it until I'm already way too thirsty. One of the best things you can do is have a salad, because iceberg lettuce is almost all water.
Wow.
So think about it in that regard. If nothing else, you get a great crunch. It's a fantastic vehicle for a wedge salad.
Oh.
And you also are hydrating when you have iceberg. So it is not the bad guy. It's just not perhaps your favorite cousin when you're thinking more health benefits.
And a nod to our production coordinator, Mona Baxby. She replaced bread with sheets of this to make her sandwiches with.
Yes, and you can also take ground chicken or turkey, put your sweet chili sauce or something like that in there and make chicken wraps.
Oh,
and you can use cabbage leaves, you can use iceberg leaves, or we could use your favorite, the butter
lettuce.
bib.
Yes.
Isn't that just pretty?
That is beautiful. It's so good with balsamic vinegar.
Yes.
Oh.
And, the butter lettuce has a little bit more flavor, a little bit more structure, a few more vitamins. The darker the green, the more the vitamins. So,
nice.
And all lettuce is not green. There is the red lettuce.
Oh, that's always so pretty in a salad.
So you've got this red oak leaf lettuce that if when you're ready to use it, you would just literally take the head off.
And it's ready.
If it hasn't been washed, you're going to put this in a little bit of water in the salad spinner. Dunk it up and down a couple of times. Dump that water, spin it, and it's good to go. It lasts for forever after you spin it in some cold water.
Okay, we're going to take a little break, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Brenda Fielder. At Mid-South Exteriors, our custom sunrooms bring the sunshine in without all the heat and the bugs. And they keep you warm all winter while you enjoy the outdoors all year round. They add real value because we build them like your house to match your house. Or let us save you energy by replacing your windows and old siding. And because we have no retail overhead, we come to you and sell direct to you for less. Call us at 833-8003 or visit us at MidSouthExteriors.com.
Your favorite place? What is it?
Feed Seed.
Where's the sign? Oh, there it is. There you go.
Brings back good memories.
What'd you say? Where you find good memories?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We can actually, this is premium potting mix.
Premium potting soil. What makes the difference in that?
I don't know, but you can ask these people and I can guarantee you they can tell you.
Oh, okay. There's that black cow stuff. We still have some of that left. You know who likes black cow? Rats.
Really? Oh.
Yes. What's this stuff? This is what I don't understand. What's this? Sweet potato slips. Is this like, could we plant these and get sweet potatoes? Is that what they're called? Sweet potato slips? So what do? You buy 75 cents each. Is that for that whole thing? 75 cents? If that's the case, that's a good deal. I mean, really.
You take off each one and you plant each one because they have a long row.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying it says for a slip is 75. You see that sign? All right, well let's head on in, Mama. Come on. Let's go it. Let's go do it.
Yes.
Poolaroo peppers. Jalapeno. Jalapeno. That means the red bell pepper. Look at that. They got some reds, Mom. Probably too late. Lunchbox orange. Serrano. Red ghost. We can't do that. I just want my bananas. That's all I want. My banana peppers. I hope they kept them for us. Ooh, it's hot. It's a hot day today.
Heat wave.
Heat wave.
Heat wave. And that's what can happen. They'll make...
Talladega.
Talladega.
Talladega Nights. Solar fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, cucumbers. Cucumbers. Big Berthas. Big Berthas. No, those long ones. Here they are, bananas. Right here.
Yeah,
She kept us some back
I
there.
guess.
Big Bertha.
Where's Big
Are those the long ones? The Big Berthas?
Uh-huh. They're the great big one.
But they're big around too. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a great big.
I don't like that. I like the long English cucumbers.
Oh, that's not cucumber. Stop.
No. This is. Oh, it's long bell peppers.
Uh-huh.
I see.
Well, I'm gonna get some.
All right. Well, where are we gonna put them? That's the problem.
We've got a pot.
Huh?
We've got pots.
I know, but in what proximity around this house that we have? The courtyard it's starting to look like a jungle. So,
Well,
and that's the best place for them because we can control them and water them better. So something's got to give. There's a show on Broadway called Something's Got to Give, Mom. Look at me.
I'm not listening.
I know you don't listen. Come on. I have to listen to you all the time, but you're not listening to me. Okay. That's good.
You don't listen to people.
Come on in with your blue purse. Let's go inside. Who's chief around here, right?
Mama.
One of the health problems I wanted to ask you about is one I hear a lot of people asking the question about, and that is neuropathy. Neuropathy in the feet, in the legs, sciatica, neuropathy, and they seem to be all interconnected to me. Do you do something to help with neuropathy?
Absolutely. We have specific pieces of equipment that are designed to help the symptoms of neuropathy, but ultimately you have to take it back to the cause, right? So for most of these people, they're gonna have pressure on the nerve. You gotta help to do something to get the pressure coming off of that nerve, because if you don't, you could treat the neuropathy and treat the feet, and what caused the problem, if it continues to spin, the person will continue to have some issues there. So some people do have metabolic issues like diabetes and things that cause that. So if you help the neuropathy, but the blood sugars continue to be out of control, the person's going to continue to cause damage there. So you always have to take it back to what's causing it. Some cases that can be harder are patients who've had things like chemotherapy in the past, which have actually created some damage to those nerves, although we have helped those kinds of patients as well.
I mean, I was looking in this case, other than, like, you've got pizza dough, you've got ravioli.
Well, let's just open it up and see all the
Okay.
things we got.
Okay.
So, not just one kind of ravioli.
Gulf shrimp and ricotta.
We've got
Oh.
numerous kinds of ravioli here
Oh.
from our friends at Alfresco Pasta.
Benton's bacon and white cheddar ravioli. Oh
Uh-huh.
my gosh, with this nice white sauce. I mean, I'm telling you.
When you gonna make that for me, Devon?
I would anytime.
I'll bring
you
the
want to-
ravioli. You
Okay,
make the
I'll
sauce?
make the white sauce.
Okay,
Yes,
that
indeed. You got a
sounds-
deal.
That sounds good. We also carry different flavors of Wise butter, and it freezes beautifully.
Tell me about this butter here.
And so it's a compound butter.
What's that?
Compound butter does not mean you have to live in a compound to eat it. It means that it is a complex butter. So you take a wonderful, natural, delicious, home churned butter, and then you add different flavors to it. Maybe it's basil, maybe it's wildflower honey, maybe it's lemon, maybe it is a Worcestershire, a little steak sauce, something going on. And then each of those butters, you can pull them out, take out a little bit at a time and use it, because butter freezes beautifully.
Didn't even think about that.
And the other trick is, if you love steak and you like a little bit of melted butter over your
Yeah.
steak, if the butter is frozen and you put it on that hot steak, it's going to stay sitting on the steak just that extra little second longer, and then it will just melt gradually, gently over top of that steak. So think about a chimichurri butter over a ribeye. Think about steak sauce over maybe a T-bone or something good like that. So the Wise butter is a wonderful, wonderful choice for
I
all
love
those
that.
things.
And then quiches that they freeze great, and that is the easiest thing. You got people coming over for a little brunch, get you a quiche here. They'll never know it wasn't homemade.
And we'll never tell. It's our secret. You take one of we have a couple of different kinds here. They're both wonderful, but you just take that out, pop it in the oven. Everybody thinks you made it. It's delicious. You're a hero. People are well fed. What more can you ask for?
Water, water, water it. I got a public service announcement. It's about to be hot, about to be brutally hot. The next 2 or 3 days is going to be insane. Okay, so there's a lot of plants though that are looking really good around town, and we sell them here. And I'm going to show you 3 that really need added water. And if you mess it up, they're going to die quickly. So we don't want that. Look, Steve's over here watering our trees right now on the lot. So like I said, I'm going to show you a few. Let's get at it. All right, starting out, we're going to talk about crepe myrtle. Okay, crepe myrtle is a great summertime classic. Everyone loves it, and it has a very long bloom time. And whenever they're latched in, they're actually very drought tolerant. But whenever you first plant a crepe myrtle, if you don't keep it soaked, this is what's going to happen. This here is an underwatered crepe myrtle. We need to water this here soon because it's got this general just wilt to it. You can see it just looks different. If you plant one and you come home one day and you see this wilt, gotta make sure you water it, okay? Don't worry about watering those leaves. Just make sure you get that water right to the root zone. You'll see the wilt, and then you'll also see some general leaf drop from the interior of the plant. That's another sign of underwater. This here is a happy crepe myrtle. Does not need any water. If you come home one day and you see it looking like this, it's fine. Let it be. Perennial hibiscus. They just showed up today. Literally, this bloom just happened today. An absolute summertime showstopper. I love them. But this time of year, we have to water them before the end of the day. Every day, they get this general wilt about them, okay? They're a very thirsty little perennial. Beautiful, absolute beautiful shrub. But when you first plant them, you got to make sure you keep them moist. You cannot overwater, people. And during this summertime heat, overwatering is not an issue. It's the underwatering. So if you see that wilt, or if you see a plant die very quickly, it's because it didn't receive enough water. Make sure you keep them wet. Next off, we've got hydrangeas. Obviously, classic summertime blooming hydrangeas. Everybody loves them. They also need to stay pretty wet, y'all, okay? So this is a good looking hydrangea. Look, it's up and perky. Blooms are looking great. Stems are very erect, looking good. And then we move over to this guy. This wilt is real, y'all, okay? It starts at the top of the bloom and it just lays down, okay? So we have to make sure that we keep these wet. And like I said earlier, once these plants are established, they can really handle themselves just fine in our climate. Whenever you first plant them, please keep them wet, people. All right, y'all come in here and check it out. Pretend like this is a large tree that you're gonna plant at your house. And this may sound simple, but to some folks it's not. All right, so you're gonna pull it out of its container. You're gonna mess up some of those roots a little bit like we do. You're gonna dig your hole and you're gonna plant it right in the ground. We're gonna cover it back up. We're gonna know that we're gonna seed it in firmly first off. And then we're gonna know we're not gonna keep a lot of soil right around that main stem, okay? We want this nice and just level with the ground, okay? But when it comes to watering, this is the key. You're not just gonna bring a hose over and lay the hose on top of this and then just walk away. What are you doing when you do that? All that water that's extra is gonna go out to there, down and away. It's not getting to the root zone. This is the root zone that we need. You gotta know, these roots are not, right when you plant it, aren't gonna stretch out and just go find their own water. So if water's over here or over here, it's doing nothing. We need water right here. So we're gonna bring the hose over, we're gonna water right on top of that root ball. Once it fills up enough to where it, you know, it starts to want to run away from you, take the hose off of it, let that water drain straight down to the root zone. And then you're going to redo that probably 10 to 20 different times if you wanted to. You're not going to overwater a plant by doing that on whenever you first plant it. It's getting so hot, y'all. Make sure they're staying on the wet side, not the dry side, okay? All right, so in conclusion, it's about to be hot, like over 100 degrees hot. We all need to stay hydrated for sure in this weather. I know I do out here. It's cooking. So trees and plants are no different. If you want to buy plants now, you certainly still can. You can certainly still plant them right now, but we got to keep them wet. I just showed you how to water. I think everybody can do it. Make sure you get it done. It's going to be nasty. Water it.
This morning, we're starting off with talking about Artsville Fest coming up in October. We have Darian Wiley Hunt and Maria Haycraft, someone you've seen many times before from ArtLink, telling us all about how you can submit your artwork and be a part of Artsville Fest. So first off, guys, where are you at right now in the planning process?
Well, we are in the application process for our community to actually be a participant.
And so what does that mean?
So we have 3 different areas that participation can happen for the fashion show and 2 different areas that people can participate for the art gala. So the fashion show, if you do anything with fashion, you do anything with music, or you do anything performance driven like you dance, or you do illusions, whatever, something that's performance, you can apply your application and be a part of the fashion show. The other is the art gala, and you can apply your visual art, which is 2-dimensional art, anything that you can frame and hang on a wall, you can apply, and that's all ages. All of it's all ages.
That's amazing. So no matter how old you are, young or just young at heart, go ahead and submit your application to be a part of this. Now, is this just for people in the Clarksville, Montgomery County area, or can it expand past that?
No, so it is for creatives for all around. So whether you're here in Clarksville, Nashville, surrounding counties like Hopkinsville, Kentucky, heck, you could even be out of state. If you want to participate, we want to see your creativity. We want to see how you can influence everybody in the community with your creativity.
So what do you mean by application? What do they need to fill out or send in?
So there is a Google form on our website for either page, whether it's the fashion show or the gala, and you just answer the few questions, and then you submit either a video or an image of whatever you're going to perform or submit visually, so it can begin the voting process.
Who, I guess, were the judges for this?
The community.
Yes. Yes, so the community will be the judges. When you are here at the fashion show or the art gala, the community will get the vote. So therefore, whether it's digitally, whether it's votes walking around, or it could even be social media votes, some type of way we're going to get people involved where they can choose who is the most creative or who they feel has influenced them the most during this festival.
Oh, fantastic. So Artsville Fest, this will be along Strawberry Alley and where else in Clarksville?
It's going to start at the downtown commons, come all the way down Strawberry Alley, and end at City Hall parking lot.
I have to ask, what is this like to create, to get off the ground? Because this can be easy.
It's definitely hard, but it's great to have a large team of people that come together and bring everything together for you. So everybody has their strengths, everybody has some type of connection or some resources they bring in that allows us to create this full week's worth of events. Whether it's being able to go out and talk to people, whether it's the brainstorming process, or even the things like this, going out and doing outreach or finding a way to let people know about what we got going on. We're able to do it with our cohesiveness, and that's what makes it heartwarming. That's what makes it nice, and just to see Clarksville grow but come together so much is very nice.
Registration is currently open for that. You just go onto our website and register. The spots are limited, so I highly recommend you get your chalk square now to be sure that you'll have the chalk square for the festival.
That's a great idea. Thank you for adding that.
Sometimes we want to seed tomatoes, and when we say seeding tomatoes, what we're trying to do is get rid of this little jelly part that's in here that holds all of the tomato seeds. I like to utilize tomatoes that have really started to break down as far as the development of the tomato for this. You can see this on the outside of this that it's really starving for some water, and so it's going to have this hefty core in it. So that makes a really good tomato to seed. So basically you're just taking the top of this off, and then you're going to squeeze the tomato over a container like this, and you'll see all of that tomato jelly and the seeds come pouring out. Then you can utilize this tomato in soups, in stews, and you don't have to worry about the seeds causing any problems for people that have digestive issues and can't utilize the seeds.
You can't see the sights without the sounds. From the crack of the bat to the roar of the crowd and everything in between, discover what Hit City has to offer. Spend your nights cheering on the Nashville Sounds at First Horizon Park with giveaways, fireworks shows, theme weekends, and more. Single game tickets are on sale now. Visit NashvilleSounds.com to claim your seat today.
My name is Asmite. I work for Head Start and I work for Amazon. I came from a country in East Africa called Eritrea. I came here in 2002. Well, I have 2 kids and I am living with a roommate, and she also has 3 kids of her own. So there's about 7 of us in there in the house, and so it's really overcrowded. Nashville is not what it used to be. It used to be very, affordable. It's not affordable anymore. I feel like, although I am from East Africa, but I feel like I am a Nashvilleian. So I don't want to leave Nashville. So this was a very good opportunity for me to stay in Nashville, work in Nashville, and live, raise my kids in Nashville. Owning my house is important because of my kids, just to have the stability. It will affect my life very positively because first, it's your own, it's going to be my house. And second, it'll be something that I will pass down to my children, and hopefully they will pass down to their children.
Exterior.
Hi, I'm Brenda Fielder. When it comes to sunrooms and screen porches, we have more than 60 years experience helping Middle Tennesseans add value to their homes. At Mid-South Exteriors, we install all types of siding, from hardy board to all the new vinyl designs. We also do custom trim, gutters and downspouts. We even do roofing. And of course, energy-efficient replacement windows. Our website is our showroom, so we come to you and sell direct to you for less.
MidSouthExteriors.com.
Hey Worth Beauty, I am Terry Aponasevich, your resident beauty expert. I've got a trick for you today. I had this little dry patch that I got burned off from the dermatologist. So the Very Terry Beauty lip liner in Invisible is a great tool. You can put it over the dry patch as like a primer. You can go around the whole lip as an invisible barrier so that when you put your lip color on, it won't bleed or grab darker on a dry patch. This way, I've already got an invisible barrier so it won't bleed. It can help me even create my shape. And if for some reason I did make a mistake and went a little too, I can just use the pencil. At the top, where I have that dry patch, it's gonna be protected by the invisible barrier, so then it won't grab darker.
Tired of hanging lights every year? We get it. That's why Southern Nights is here to help. We install programmable lighting on your home or business so you can enjoy beautiful, customizable lighting all year round. No more ladders, tangled lights, or cold nights outside. We do the work, you do the celebrating. Call Southern Nights today and take the hassle out of holiday lighting forever. For a free quote, give us a call at 931-241-3074 or visit our Facebook page at Southern Nights.
Everything is kale-licious.
Yes, it is. Maybe I should try doing the old pop-up. Hi! Oh, it's hot out here. Did you know you can use kale as a fan?
Oh, and it really works really well. You're a blessing. You know what we always say? If you're looking for a blessing, you got to first be one. And you were.
Thank you.
When you feel lost and running low.